G'day, dear audience. I thought I'd start this behind-the-scenes video off with a quick explainer about myself and some of my goals. I am Dan King. I'm 18. I'm from Australia, and I have a few goals that I want to get done before I die. Some of these goals include shooting some short films, some feature-length films, maybe sending some of those to film festivals, and maybe even, who knows, full-on cinemas. And there's other goals much later down the line, but they're too far away to really matter as of right now. I'm sort of stuck at an amateur level right now, but you know, I definitely want to improve. I don't necessarily want to stay at this amateur level, so hopefully I can incrementally improve, and you guys might be able to bear witness to that. Yeah, but yeah, with all of that in mind, and you know, a bit of a preview into me, let's get on to the behind the scenes of the camera test.
So here is the first draft of the first script. It's also mixed in with the original outline, so if it looks confusing to you, that's understandable. I was just throwing stuff in and cutting it out, and, you know, mixing things up here and there. It's basically just a trail of thoughts, really. But this also includes the alternate ending scene, which I ultimately cut after I did some location scouting with Charlie, and I ultimately think that was the right decision to make, because the scene itself, at least in my estimation, would have cost too much to do, because there was a lot more props and there was a lot more time that would have had to have been sunk into it. So that's why it ultimately didn't make it into the end. And now here is me and Charlie practicing the compass shot.
And then cut to west. Yeah, so just like slide. That way you don't have to go behind me. Oh, okay.
Cut.
Good to go?
Action.
And cut to west. Cut to north. Cut to... Actually, this is west, isn't it? Cut to west. I gotta learn my compass, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then just follow my direction. Just like follow where my body is. Alright, perfect. And then cut.
Now here is the official final script that I used on the day. As you can tell, it's more orderly and coherent and a bit more tidy. Although you can also compare it to the finished product and notice that I managed to still mess up some of my lines. And here is the shooting schedule, which saved the day multiple times and kept me on track, because, you know, we spent a lot of time. We spent about 2 hours in total filming this, so it was definitely long, and we kind of, you know, needed to keep on track, so the shooting schedule definitely helped us with that. The final product isn't the greatest video in the world, and there are some mistakes and shots that I wanted to do and have framed differently. But that was due to poor direction on my part, not Williams or Charlie's fault. Originally, there wasn't even going to be a story set to this. Originally I was just going to have a bunch of shots, and I was just going to have a list of shots that I was just going to work through. But I ultimately decided that it would be much more interesting if there was something going on, even if it was, you know, ridiculous or cringy. You know, I thought that didn't matter. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this look behind the scenes of the camera test, and I'm hoping that I can make some more videos and short films very soon. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you want to watch the modern day equivalent of Sisyphus pushing that boulder up a hill.